Today, as I enjoy this Bang energy drink, I'm going to give you a look at a pretty impressive little camera. Today, as I enjoy this Bang energy drink, I'm going to give you a look at a pretty impressive little camera. Okay, let me get one more little chug here. Guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't tried one of these, order them, get it, it's amazing. It feels the BCO team. Okay, so what we're here to talk about today is this tiny little camera. Now this is Browning's new Strikeforce Sub Micro series. It's the Strikeforce HD Pro, as you can tell. One thing right off the bat, one thing I noticed about this is it has this lock right here. You can undo that, and for the first time you actually have an adjustable bracket, so you can, like what we do is we use slate river mounts. Well, I do exclusively with every trail cam almost, because I like to hide my trail cams. I know, I like to believe when I start seeing deer picking out my trail cams, you know, it raises their awareness. Anything that's not normal raises whatever you're after, you know, whatever you're hunting, raises their awareness. So I like to try to hide everything. I put it up high, and with this bracket it's nice because I don't need so many slate rivers. I mean, let's see, and then the quietness of that, I mean, that's screwing in. That's tight. There's nothing there. You know, that's awesome to be able to get it up high and view a food plot or whatever it may be. But that's pretty cool. I've been waiting for that to happen. I don't know why it took so long for that to occur. And then the clasp on this is actually pretty beefy. Pop it and you're good to go. I mean, that's a pretty hefty clasp. You know, I had a Browning a little bit ago, and my neighbor's cows ran into her and busted that clasp pretty good. I still used it though. I mean, I duct taped it and I was still getting crazy footage, which I'll actually show a video right now from the turkey from my property. So check this vid. And that's the footage from that. Now that was a 10 megapixel camera from Browning. This little guy, let me get the box here, just got her. 18 megapixels in this little creature. 0.3 second trigger speed, which is pretty impressive. And it has 120 foot night illumination, IR illumination. Now that's pretty crazy. I mean, you know, I haven't looked into too much of it. I'm not a Browning trail cam kind of guy, but the Browning trail cam that I did have, I can't even remember what it was called. It got my attention, and it was the Recon series, I believe. Might even be Strikeforce Recon. I'm not positive, so don't quote me on that. But the video quality is amazing on them, and that was at 10 megapixels. So this little guy, who is like the size of my hand, brings in 18 megapixels. Now most of the time that's bloated up. But 18 megapixel, I've seen the 10 megapixel Brownings. I know this is going to be amazing footage. You know, the overall setup, excuse me, having the buttons right here, you know, just simple, off, on, keep it simple. Your mode, moving, and then you have a 1.5 inch color viewing screen. which I love those for setting your trail cam up. It takes away the guessing, especially when you're trying to, you know, actually utilize this bracket on the back. You can get it set just right. Like I'm going to use this for turkey. Pattern and turkey off the roost is what I used the last Browning for. It's what I'm going to use this one for. And I like to get them high, and this way we can have it set perfectly so we can see a good area and really test out this audio and this video quality. But I mean, this is just a first look. I'm going to get this in the field this Saturday, and I'll probably do a video wrap how I set it up, why I set it up, all that fun stuff. But I mean, I'm pretty interested to see how this works. I mean, it says 120 foot plus infrared adjustable flash. It's pretty crazy. So you got 80 foot motion detection. But the main thing I use trail cams for is videos with sound. To me, I'm a video guy. I like to see how the deer or turkey entered where I'm viewing, so it gives me an idea of where they're coming from. And as it becomes a pattern, it helps you to understand their general movement. Pictures don't. To me, you can learn so much more from a video that you're missing with a picture. Like how, just the attitude, especially with deer. You know, the attitude, is his ears back or her ears back? Is she nervous? Is she, you know, cautious? You know, is she fine? Angry? All that fun stuff. Plus, I mean, the video that, as you saw in that video there that I linked in here, there ain't nothing better than seeing 4 turkeys. And this is not ranches. You know, this is private land, but it's just private land. That's all it is to it. But you know, seeing 4 toms strutting with actually that whole group. We have many videos from that camera right there. There was about 7 toms at one point and about 8 hens, so it's a good flock. So we're gonna have this guy set up pretty close to there. So, but yeah, Brown & Strike Force HD Pro, little guy, awesome bracket design. You know, pivots. It's quiet. That's the key. You know, your viewing screen, simple buttons. We'll have a real in-depth view on this because we're going to test this sucker. Clasp is good. It's strong. I really like the teeth on the bracket itself. So the only thing left to do is test this guy. So we'll have a video, I don't know, every month or two, checking in on battery life, footage that we've acquired from it, all that good stuff. So as always, if you like this video, hit like down below. Make sure to hit subscribe. We'll be coming at you with a wide array of videos, anything from hunting, fishing, you know, gun reviews, bow reviews, everything. We do it all, so we'll have a bunch of videos that you're going to find interesting. So check them out, and you know, we give a little bit different view on a lot of things because we're not professionals. We're a good team promoting the outdoors for the reasons that we grew up around them. So, alright guys, it's Jake Sleesman, Blue Collar Outdoors, out. Have a great night.